Hey Janel company, I paid good money for your software and it doesn't even work right. I'm totally being scammed here. What are you going to do to help me?
Customer Eric, our software is pretty obvious. Are you just an idiot?
What you just saw was obviously the wrong way to diffuse an angry customer, and this Uncapped Notes episode will teach you the right way to deal with an angry customer and even turn them around into a happy customer fairly quickly.
We're going to talk through 3 key steps to make an angry customer a happy customer. First is mirroring, second, agreement, and third, resolution.
All right, well, let's start with this concept of mirroring. When you're picking up the phone and someone is angry on the other side, one of the best customer service tricks is to match the emotion and frustration of the person who is complaining.
That's right. I'm sure all of us have had complaints for customer service agents before and have become more angry when it feels like the other side doesn't care at all. So, Eric, what does mirroring look like?
Let's redo the opening complaint, but with a better initial mirroring demonstrated by Janel. So here we go. I'm gonna get angry again. Hey Janel company, I paid good money for your software and it doesn't even work right. I feel like I'm being totally scammed here. What are you gonna do to help me?
Customer Eric, I totally get this. Our software definitely isn't cheap. And if it weren't working for me, I'd be super angry too. All right, just pausing here. Hopefully you can see what just happened. I was trying to mirror 2 things. One is a subtle reiteration of the problem that I just heard from the customer. And 2, which is also critical, is trying to recognize and match the emotional pain the customer is feeling.
Rarely in life, Janel, do people feel truly seen and heard. So when you're dealing with an angry person, customer or not, this level of mirroring is a great way to start the interaction on a solid footing.
Okay, let's keep going. And I'm going to build on that response, the mirroring, with the next step, which is agreement. I totally understand that our software is pretty confusing at times, and it's reasonable to feel blocked and frustrated.
What Janelle did in that last line was add agreement to reiterate that the customer's complaint is indeed valid.
The amazing thing about agreement is that this is where a lot of the anger will be completely diffused. If you deliver the line of agreement well, then people don't get angry at other people who agree with them. And it also reinforces to the customer that they are really being heard.
Let's round off this response with the last component to diffuse an angry customer, which is resolution.
Don't worry, customer Eric. I will stay on this call with you and walk you through a good solution, and I won't hang up until everything is resolved.
That's a great resolution statement where you can see Janelle's committing that she will solve the problem.
Yeah, I really like this one. So in this example, we did the mirroring, agreement, and resolution all in one tight response. But just know that depending on the interaction you're having, you can use it and reuse these components during different parts of the conversation. But touching on each of these 3 pillars generally is effective for not just diffusing the customer, but making them happy again.
That's right, Janelle. When I was doing this work for customers earlier in my career, as a customer service agent, believe it or not, I was able to upsell customers on paying for more software or features by the end of the call because they were so satisfied.
So founders, you should now be armed with all the skills you need to deal with angry customers, or even just angry people in your life.
Do you have any other frameworks that you use for dealing with angry people that works for you? Let us know in the comments, and while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe to Uncapped Notes.